Good afternoon. Thank you for joining Community Calendar. I'm your host, Carolyn Walker, and I will be informing you of all of the events, some coming up, some already here for the weekend. The events going on here in Dublin, so we're going to just go through some of them, and I hope that you find some that you will find interesting and get out and get engaged in. There's a lot of events going on here, and people work hard to put them together, so they look forward to you coming out and joining them and having a grand time. So I'm going to start out with talking about the Main Street Dublin program. The farmers market is open from 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. every Saturday, April through October. Fairview Park is partnering with Main Street Dublin DDA. Coleman said they were awarded $2,500, a grant from Wholesome Ware, Georgia, called Market Sprouts. That's a program that invites children to a workshop on living healthy once a month. So take your children out to the market on Main Street and let them learn how to eat healthy and understand what all the vegetables are about that give their bodies the nutritions that they need, and they will grow up eating, making healthy choices as they become young adults. Also, April has been designated as a Distracted Driving Awareness Month. So it's a hands-free operation, and according to State Patrol, hands-free means hands-free. So put away your telephone, electronic devices, etc. when you're driving, and make sure that you pay attention, because the life you save might be your own, and it is just so very important to stay focused when you're out on the road and not be distracted by your phone calls, making phone calls, and especially texting. Oh my goodness, I do a survey sometime myself when I'm driving, and it is just unbelievable to see how many people are on their phones, not paying attention. So make sure you, this don't be you, and that's not a practice that you have. And if it is, please curtail it, because it's very important to pay attention to every second that you're on the road, because that's all it takes is a second to cause a major accident. So hands-free means hands-free, because otherwise you'll be ticketed, and I think it'll affect your insurance ratings, etc. So pay attention to that. John Lawrence Chapter, NSDAR, and that's National Society Daughters of American Revolution, held their 50th anniversary, February 16th of this year, and it was a luncheon held at the Dublin Country Club. The first was this organization was came about in 1915 and dissolved in 1957. Then it picked back up. So this past February, they celebrated their 50th anniversary. So congratulations to you ladies. Oconee Fall Lines have job openings in advertising campus, full-time position, a radiology instructor, a biology instructor, a library service director, and that's campus-wide. So if you're looking for employment, check out the job openings at Oconee Fall Line. You can go on their web page and look them up and go into their job openings. So let's see what else. Saturday, April 13th, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., there will be a huge Easter egg drop at Southern Pines Regional Park, and that's 575 South Pines Road right here in Dublin, and its cost is free. Registration begins at 9 o'clock. Children will search for 25,000 eggs. That's a lot of eggs. And you know, the fun part about it is the helicopter is going to fly overhead and drop these eggs down, and man, you can just imagine that the children are going to go wild. And I know that's going to be so much fun and a sight to see. So take your children out at Southern Pines this Saturday, and they will have all kind of other activities, Chick-fil-A, the Chick-fil-A cow will be out there. They will have a train ride and a bounce, the jumpers, the bouncy things. So make sure you get your children out there and just plan for a fun day at Southern Pines this Saturday from 10 o'clock to 12 p.m. Get there early so you can find a parking spot and not miss not 1 second of that fun that's scheduled for this Saturday at Southern Pines. And also this Saturday, if you want an Italian meal, I thought this was very interesting. I was reading it. And this Saturday at 7 o'clock, if you want an Italian meal, it will be prepared. Let me see, I got some notes here. It will be prepared at a table for a multi-course meal at Ristorante de Maria. It's written in Spanish, so I'm not so good in Spanish. And the cost of the meal will be between $31 and $45. And that does not include tax and gratuity. So if you're interested in an amazing Italian meal this weekend, call for reservations at 478-275-8266 for details and reservations. I just thought that was really interesting because they painted such a pretty picture of what all there are several courses. So go out there and check it out. Give them a call, 478-275-8266, and they will give you all details and directions. Sunday, April 14th, from 4 o'clock to 6 p.m., First African Baptist Church, 405 Telfair Street, will have an oratorical, man, I'm having trouble with that word, oratorical speech contest, a celebration of Martin Luther King Jr., and it is free admission. So go out to First AB Church on Telfair Street, and if you haven't entered, I didn't see where they said that there was a deadline, but I think this is going to be fun because it's a competition of speeches that children are writing, and I'm sure it's referencing Dr. Martin Luther King, so that should be pretty interesting. So if you have time, go out. It's free admission. Also, Saturday, April 13th, between 10 and 1:45, My Future is Lit. And that's an event that's for our Male Youth Summit. It's the second annual Male Youth Summit. And this is being held by the When Brothers Unite, Inc., the When Brothers Unite, Inc., at Lawrence County Library Auditorium, and that's 801 Bellevue Avenue. So go out and take your son or whomever to this great event. It's the second annual Male Youth Summit by When Brothers Unite, Inc., and it's free and it's exclusively for boys 8 to 17 years old. And that should be a really interesting event and experience for young boys because they need something constructive to do and role models in their lives. So take your young son or teenage son out to this event on Saturday, April 13th, 10 a.m. to 1:45 at the Lawrence County Library Auditorium. And then the House of Refuge invites you to join them for their 16th church and pastoral anniversary this weekend. Starting April 12th through the 21st. I think that's every Friday of April. And the first one kicks off this Friday, April 12th. Then they have another event the 19th, and then the final one is on the 21st, and I think that's a Sunday. So stop by House of Refuge and, experience this great anniversary with Pastor Dorothy Simmons and the House of Refuge. They welcome your presence. Here's some upcoming events here. The Lawrence Dublin Retired Educators Association will hold its next meeting on Thursday, April 18th at Dublin Country Club at noon. The Night Owls and Nightingales will entertain the Student Scholarship Award winners will be announced. Reservations are required and must be honored. For more information about this event, contact Melanie Hope at melaniehope52@gmail.com or give her a call 478-697-3272. We're going to pause here for a brief commercial and we will return shortly.
When it comes to shopping for lawn and garden, there's one thing that you'll want to remember.
If you can't do business here, you just can't do business.
Take it from Glenn Register, owner of Hometown Supply in downtown Dublin.
Anything they need for us to do, we do. We get warranty with everything, new and used. You can get what we call a tractor style mower that's less expensive than a zero turn is. You can spend basically half the money and do the same job. It just won't do it quite as fast. Come down and look at what we have, service it, we get parts for it. We can take it down there behind the store. We got a place down there we cut, show them everything about it. Take it out, set it up, do the financing on it, payment where you can handle it. You can get whatever you want and just about name your game. This is a one-stop shop. We have a belt for about anything. Either bring us some numbers or bring your old belt in, and that's the key to really knowing, what you need. Yeah, we carry tires, tubes for mowers, replacement wheels. We can get just about anything for any machine you need.
See the man with the plan, Glenn Register. Call 272-0345 for more information.
If you can't do business here, you just can't do business.
To better serve our members, Altamaha EMC has opened a new customer service office in East Dublin. The office is located at 679 at Beckham Road, open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. We also have a night drop and kiosk machine for after-hour payments. It's convenient, it's safe, and here for you. Altamaha EMC. Stop by and see us today at 679 at Beckham Road in East Dublin. Altamaha EMC can be reached at 912-526-8181. Community owned, community built, community builder. Altamaha Electric Membership Corporation.
Okay, we're back with community events here in community calendar. Here, talking about all the exciting things that are going on right here in Lawrence County, and it's a lot of things to get engaged in and go out and have fun with the events of your choice that's going on in Lawrence County. So I just want to abreast you on some of them and keep you in tune as to what's going on, because a lot of time things are going on in Dublin and we're not aware of it. So I know sometimes I hear things going on and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. So this is an opportunity for you to stay tuned and be updated on some of the things that's going on. And if by chance there's something that I didn't announce or read, that you know of, give me a call here at the station, 478-275-7777, and I'll be happy to announce it for you. Or, you can just, make me aware of it by any means necessary. So we've talked about the egg drop. I think that's one of the most exciting. I think maybe I might even attend that. I don't have young kids at home, but that sounds so much fun. I would love to sit out and watch the babies and the little kids run around with excitement about trying to collect as many eggs as they can. I reminisce, and I remember growing up, that was such a exciting time coming up toward Easter. And I don't know about if they do a lot of Easter speeches now, but we used to have to learn our Easter speech, and that Saturday night would be filled with so much excitement, getting your hair done and laying your little Easter outfit out on the bed, and it was almost like Christmas. You got little or no sleep. You were so filled with excitement. So Southern Pines is having a grand event April 13th, this Saturday from 10 to 12. It's only a couple hours, so get out there early. It's so wonderful to have theater here, Theater Dublin, that has so many events, concerts, and all other kind of events. So make sure you patronize that. And I see here, here is Whose Child Is This? A stage play that portrays the struggle of raising a child. That's April 13th, 6 p.m. Call 290-2346 for tickets. And the tickets are $15 advance and $20 at the door. It is such a wonderful thing to have a place that you can go out, take your family, and enjoy the events and the programs at Theatre Dublin, downtown Dublin. Something for the whole family. Here's a free children's Easter festival, Saturday, April 20th, 3 to 5:30. A family Easter service, Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. And that's going to be held at Grace Baptist Church at 649 Gordon Edwards Road. And that's right here in Dublin. And if you need further information, give them a call at 478-697-6131. That's Saturday, April 20th from 3 to 5:30. So if you don't have anything going on that evening, get up and go out to Grace Baptist Church and enjoy that presentation that they're going to have for the children. And make sure the children know what Easter is all about outside of the Easter eggs and the candy. Teach them all of the biblical aspects about it, and let them understand early that it's just not all about the Easter egg, the Easter bunny, etc. So it's a lot to learn, as they grow, and then they'll be able to make their own decisions about how they want to look at it. But right now, we are responsible. We are responsible for our children. Their learning and the education that they get, understanding about what celebrating events are all about. Not just one main thing, but it has a deeper meaning. So make sure you give them all the information pertaining to the event. The Phi Eta Lambda chapter, Giving Back to the Community Day, fun ahead, and that's Saturday, April 27th at Dublin Farmers Market from 3 to 6 p.m. They're having an event, the Phi Eta Lambda chapter, Giving Back to the Community Day. So this flyer have all of the bouncy things and the grills going and Uno cards. So I'm sure these are some of the activities that will take place at that event. Saturday, April 27th from 3 to 6 p.m. So go out to the Dublin Farmers Market Saturday, April 27th. They're having a community day. So that means everybody's invited. And I believe, it says free. Free fun, food, games, and other activities. So go out to that event and enjoy it. Here are some upcoming events here. Get Money Smart for adults at the Lawrence County Library on April 11th at 5:30 p.m. Financial experts will be on hand to answer your questions about mortgages, credit, financing for small businesses, and more. It is so good. Our library offers their the usage of their facility for so many activities. They have an auditorium there. And the thing about it, you have to call to book reservations to make sure it's available. But that is such an amazing thing that they do, offer their facility for people to hold their meetings and, little gatherings and things at the auditorium there at the library. And then here's a classic movie Monday will be held at the Lawrence County Library on April 15th at 10:30 a.m. Visit the library for coffee and a classic movie. The movie being shown is a 1985 sci-fi adventure starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. The movie is rated PG and is 126 minutes. Visit the library's website to see the title of the film. And, you can it's so many things that they do. So, it is a good thing to go to the web page and see what's going on different days. They just have a lot of stuff for the children. And that's very good because, children can get bored and they start jugging at each other and stuff. But when you keep them busy, the mind, and have various activities for them, next thing you know, there's time to take a bath and go to bed, and they'll be tired. Children's story time will be held at the Lawrence County Library as well on April 16th at 10:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. Meet in the Children's Center for stories and activities about bunnies. Here is Team Game Night will be held at the Lawrence County Library on April 16th from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. for teens in grades 6 through 12. Meet for some snacks and classic gaming, including board, card, dice, and more. So I guess this is a whole page of events pertaining to the Dublin Library, apparently, but I see a few more other things, which this is very interesting. So y'all should really check out their webpage, and you could find out about all of these events and more that might meet your interest. Here is a homeless meeting. Will be held at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, April 16th at the Cornerstone Assembly of God, 2110 Claxondary Road. People concerned for homeless or those who would like to support a homeless shelter are invited to attend the meetings to hear and meet Bruce Deal with the City of Refuge, a homeless shelter in Atlanta. So that's a very rewarding project to take part in. When you give back, it's a really good feeling. So, homeschool meet and greet will be held at Lawrence County Library on April 17th at 11 a.m. Meet other homeschooling families and learn about resources this month. Students are invited to participate in their own mini market. Call or visit the library website for more information. So it's just so much going on, and we're gonna make sure that you are aware of it, and so that you can pick and choose what you would like to take part in and participate in, and get out and enjoy the weekends. The weather is good now. It's warm. We're having a little bit of rain, but that shouldn't stop the inside events. So make sure you listen up and make plans, write it on your calendar so you don't forget like me, and go out and enjoy the weekend. And then you'll feel like you didn't have such a long, dragging work week and then no excitement in your life. So take part and enjoy yourself.
If you're in the market for affordable transportation, come on in to Dublin Auto Sales. Getting to work, school, or around town every day requires dependable transportation, and that's what you'll find at Dublin Auto Sales. Offering in-house financing too, so credit is never an issue. See Wayne Kemp or any of his friendly staff, Bill Topping, Alan Fields, TJ DeRochi, or Freddie Cook. Look for Dublin Auto Sales at 1705 Telfair Street and 406 North Jefferson, and also at 511 North Jefferson, where you'll find a great deal. Dublin Auto Sales, affordable transportation you can count on.
Hello, I'm Tiffany Green, broker with Excel Realty Group. The decision to sell your home is dependent on many factors. Whatever your reasons for selling, my proven effective marketing plans will ensure you the highest possible price for your home. I guarantee to provide you with professional, ethical, and confidential service and keep you well informed every step of the way. Call me at 478-279-2009, or you may email me at tiffanygreen421@gmail.com. Let's get started today.
Okay, I'm back, and here's a couple of more. There's something here, reversing diabetes. A 6-week seminar on how to take control of your health. We'll hold a free event from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. every Tuesday from March 26th until April 30th. So we're going to go forth in April because we're done with March. So it's until April 30th at the Du Bois Porter Center at Oconee Fall Lines Technical College, 560 Pine Hill Road. If you need more information or to sign up, call 478-279-0823. There is limited space, so make sure you get your reservations in early. And let's see here. Did I miss anything? Hand in Hand Cancer Support Group. Strength and Solutions for Patients and Families. Middle Georgia Cancer Center at 5:30 p.m. 207 Fairview Park Drive. For more information, call 478-275-1111. The Lawrence County Democratic Party holds its regular monthly meetings at Dublin City Hall at 6 p.m. on the second Thursday of every month. All members and guests are invited. So here's a NA We Surrender. Contact 275-9531, and that's 629 Broad Street, East Dublin, and that's at 6:30 p.m. Magnolia Midlands Chess Club meets on Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. in the lobby of the Fred Roberts Hotel. The club is for all ages and all levels. There's no cost to be in the club. That sounds fun. I never had an interest in playing chess, but I understand people that do. They have a great amount of fun, and it's a very challenging game, I understand. So if you're interested in chess, they meet on Thursdays at 6 p.m. in the lobby of Fred Roberts Hotel. And that should be something to occupy some time. Here's a Cocaine Anonymous meeting in Dublin every Thursday at 708 Rose Street at 6 p.m. Then Thursday, the evening branch of the Dublin Lions Club meets at 6:30 p.m. at the CNH Tractor Plant on Fire Tower Road. So that's the evening branch of the Dublin Lions Club, 6:30 at the CNH Tractor Plant on Fire Tower Road. Sons of Confederate Veterans meet every fourth Thursday at 6:30 p.m. at Captain Hardy Smith House. So I think we're about at the end of our community calendar events for this session. Thank you for being in tune with us and watching, and I'll be back with other events. And again, if you have something that you would like for me to read and advertise, I will be happy to. Give us a call at 478-275-7777. Thank you, and have a great, fun weekend.